Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? We got to turn to the Most High God and Him alone. Nobody else. This is the first part of your criteria. If you are a chosen one of them ones. This live stream is for all of you out there who are one of them ones. Roll call, baby. I want you to hit the like button as you come through the door. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you are one of the regulars on this channel, you one of them ones. Why else do you think you're here? What do you think we're all coming together for, y'all? We have all been chosen. We've been summoned. You think you're here on your own accord? This goes out to all of the chosen ones. You one of them ones. All of the family over here on this channel are one of them ones. You've been to this channel more than 2 times, more than 3 times. Definitely, if you've been here more than 5 times, some of y'all have been here 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 times. Why do you think you keep coming back? Is something drawing you back to this channel? So all of you out there who are on this channel, if you missed it, Saturday evening, we had a live stream dedicated to the Most High only ladies. To all the ladies who serve the God of the Old Testament and Him only. It was a wonderful stream. That stream was dedicated to the ladies who serve Yahweh and Him only. Right now, this live stream is for all of the chosen ones, whether it's men, women, children, youngsters, older people, middle-aged people, whoever. If you are one of them ones and you watching this video right now, you know who you are. Just in case you don't know who you are, because I do. Everybody on this channel is one of them ones. There's only 2 spots for you on this channel. Either you a straight up troll and you hate the truth and you're here to run your stupid mouth, or you one of them ones. You know who you are. To all of my chosen ones out there, all of you who are one of them ones, and you know who you are. Like I said, everybody on this channel is one of them ones. But even amongst ourselves, we look at people, certain ones of us, and we say, damn, now that's one of them ones right there. Even amongst ourselves, even though every one of us is one of them ones, even amongst ourselves, our peers, other people who are one of them ones, we look at them and say, man, that's one of them ones. Everybody on this channel, let me just put you like this. We got so many people on here who are one of them ones. And I keep on saying that, not trying to sound repetitive, because I deal with reality. We got a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of big guns on this channel. Whether you got a wrench by your name or not, you are one of them ones. But first, can I just shine a spotlight on anybody in here who's in the wrench game? Let me tell you something. Everybody on this channel that got a wrench by their name is one of them ones. I don't know if any of you are in here right now. And sometimes I call y'all out, sometimes I don't. I'm just asking, is there anybody in here right now who's a part of the Wrench Gang. If you are, can anybody from the Wrench Gang, if you're in here right now, can you please stand up? And whether you're watching this on the live or the playback, you know if you got a blue wrench by your name, can you please stand up? If you're in the live chat right now, just say anything so we can shine a spotlight on you. Whether you right now talking to the people with wrenches by their name. Anybody on this live stream with a wrench by their name, I don't care what you say. Just say something to let us know you in here. If you in here. And if not, because we got, like I told y'all, everybody on this channel is one of them ones. But amongst ourselves, we have people who are even amongst ourselves. We look at people, even though we all, because I got to drive this point home. Because I know some of y'all understand this, some of you don't. Some of you out there are walking around thinking that you are regular. I'm not going to keep on letting you walk around thinking that. Not while I'm around. I'm gonna bring awareness to what the hell I see. And there's so many of y'all on this channel. It's so many of y'all who are one of them ones. If you didn't hear what I said, every single man, woman, and child who's on this channel, you're either a troll or you one of them ones. Like I said, all of us over here are one of them ones. But even amongst ourselves, we look at people and we say, damn, look at that one right there. And so that's why I asked y'all, was there anybody in the house with wrenches by their name? Because I want to shine a spotlight on the Wrench Gang. At some point, I'm going to do a video specifically for the Wrench Gang out there. Because everybody with them wrenches, I'm telling you, y'all are one of them ones. And I know that y'all know that, but I'm going to tell you anyway to help confirm it to you. I believe in reality. I believe in the truth. I believe in confirming the truth. We got Hazel Woods. Hazel Woods says, hey, I'm here. Mr. Real Talk. What's going on, fam? Good to see you up in here. Giving a shout out to one of our OGs. Hazel Woods is one of our OGs, y'all. Hazel Woods, as you can see, she has a wrench by her name. And she's also one of them ones. Checking in for the roll call. This is the Chosen Ones roll call right now. One of them ones roll call. Anybody in here? And look, you ain't got to have a wrench by your name. You do not have to have a wrench by your name. I just called them out first, right? Because the people with the wrenches by their name, they one of them ones. And a lot of us can learn a lot from these people with wrenches by their name. That's why I called them out. And now I'm also calling out anybody on here right now. If you are not a troll and you are one of them ones, and look, I'm going to get into a little bit right now what qualifies you. Look, because somebody might be saying, well, what does it mean to be one of them ones? You might be on this live stream right now, and you might be one of them ones, and you might not even know it. Look, don't be scared to comment. Don't be scared to comment in the live chat. You around family. You around chosen ones. You around a whole lot of one of them ones. So you ain't got no need to fear, no need to fret. You don't have to be afraid around here. This is your family. That's why you here. We're gonna go over a couple of scriptures. And once we go over these couple of scriptures, and you start to identify with these scriptures and relate to these scriptures, or you relate to anything that I'm saying, maybe it will click in your spirit. And it'll let you know that you one of them ones. And you can go ahead and say something in this live chat. because this is chosen one's roll call. One of them ones check in. All of my chosen ones out there, if you a chosen one, I want you to comment in the live section, in the live chat. We about to hit you with some scriptures, though, to give you a better idea, fam. Because somebody out there may be saying, well, I don't know if I'm a chosen one. We get ready to shed a little bit of light on that, on just what I mean by that, fam. All right? Now, as always, Hazel Woods, it's good to see you up in here. As always. In case you guys and gals haven't noticed, we in the end times, family. Biblical prophecy is literally a godsend. Biblical prophecy enables us to take a look at the past, the present, and the future. Some people have the ability to see, while others do not. To the people who have sight, it is your job to help your brother, to help your sister, so that they won't stumble and fall. If you are walking in front of somebody and you love that man or that woman or that child, and you're walking in front of them, and 2 or 3 feet in front of you, you see a manhole. You're walking in front, people in back of you. Do you just sidestep that manhole? And the people who are walking in back of you, they don't have sight. They're blind. They can't see. You're the only one who can see. Do you just step out of the way of that manhole and let everybody walking behind you fall in? Or do you do all that you can to alert them and tell them, get out of the way? Get out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo. If you love that person or those people coming behind you, and you know that they can't see and you can, if you have any kind of love for them at all, that love is going to cause you to what? To make sure that they don't fall in that hole. You're going to do all you can. If they do fall in there, it won't be because you didn't try to stop them. If you love those people or that person, you're going to do all in your power to keep them from falling into that manhole. That's what one of them ones would do. That is the spirit of somebody out there who's one of them ones. You saw the thumbnail to the video, right? A bunch of superheroes. I'm going to keep on saying this. All of the chosen ones out there, everybody who's one of them ones out there, right now you are living out your superhero origin. I don't know who sees this out there. Maybe somebody else sees this. Maybe a few of you see it. But this is what's going on with you. This is why many of you, your lives, especially right now, they're kind of horrible. Sometimes you get a little relief. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it seems like the hard times are never going to end. Sometimes it seems like you cannot catch a break no matter what. One of the many trials of being a chosen one. See, all of the chosen ones, people don't get to see what your life is like when nobody's looking. All of the heartaches, all of the turbulence, all of the times you may have had to cry yourself to sleep. All of the times you wanted to talk to somebody, but nobody was there. All the times you wanted to call somebody, there was nobody to call. All the times, all you wanted was just to have a simple conversation. There was nobody to talk to. And you felt the pain and the anguish of the spiritual walls closing in. You wanted to yell out, help, help, please. But there was nobody around. There is nobody around. I'm talking to somebody out there. Hazelwood says, you got that right. Check. All of the times you feel like you were betrayed. People turned their back on you, stabbed you in the back. And you were loyal to these people. Whoever these people are, whoever this person is, you were loyal to them. Treated them good. Was always there. Always down to lend a helping hand. But when it was time for somebody to lend you a helping hand, nobody stepped up. In fact, they ran off intentionally. I know it crushed you. I know it hurt you. This world is diabolical, family. And in this diabolical world, nothing is what it seems. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Everything that they taught us was all lies. I mean, from school, church, politics, you name it. Everything was BS. We don't even know what kind of world we live in, and we wonder why we continue to get horrible results. I'm saying right now to all of the chosen ones out there, this is your time, chosen one. Chosen ones roll call. Everybody who one of them ones. If you in this live stream right now, you know who you are. I don't have to tell you that you a chosen one. I don't have to tell you that you one of them ones. Even though I do, I don't have to tell you that. Me saying that is just confirming to you what you already know. And I'm asking right now, if you one of them ones, if you a chosen one and you in here right now, drop a fire emoji in the live chat. And hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if this is resonating with your spirit. You're here for a reason. Hazel Woods, and Hazel Woods is definitely one of them ones. We got a plethora of you guys and gals on this channel who are one of them ones. And the Daughters of Zion was rolling deep like the mob in here on Saturday night. I had a wonderful time with the lovely ladies of this channel. The ladies who worship the Most High and Him alone. Y'all are so magnificent and so wonderful. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all was rolling deep up in this jump Saturday night. And it's always a pleasure to see y'all. Hazel Wood says, I'm tired of being around these spiritual vampires. They truly are draining to the spirit. Yes, they are, Hazel Woods. They are draining. This society, this world is very draining because it's a very low vibrational realm that we are in. Because of all the wickedness, because of all the iniquity, because of all the lawlessness, the blood drinking and body eating and all the other kind of atrocities, this realm that we live in is It's downright despicable. Okay? And to people like us, the chosen ones, one of them ones, we hate this shit. We hate being around these people. We hate being around this energy. It's an energy, y'all. It's an energy and a vibration and a frequency that is disgusting to the chosen ones. If you are one of them ones, this realm that we live in, it's disgusting to you. That's one thing that all of the chosen ones, all of the ones who are one of them ones, we all have in common. And look, and I'm not saying I'm one of them ones trying to make myself feel like I'm somebody or something. I'm just like y'all. I'm one of y'all. I'm one of the guys. I'm one of the. I'm about to say I'm not one of the gals, but you know what I mean. I'm one of y'all. I'm just like y'all. That's why we're here together, y'all. Whether y'all believe it or not, a lot of us are a lot alike. Whether we're men, women, younger, older, middle age, whatever. A lot of us are a lot alike. And we have a lot of zealous ways. This channel is full of zealots. One of them ones. Hey, this is a chosen one, zealot, one of them ones check-in right now. If you're in the building and you know who you are, this is real nigga roll call right now. And ain't nobody out there realer than the chosen ones. One of them ones, you've been chosen. You didn't ask for this. Look, a superhero does not ask to be born a superhero. You're made that way. I'm going to keep on saying it until somebody gets it out there. I know somebody out there gets it. Somebody out there is just as much as a superhero movie buff as I am. You've seen all the Batmans, the Superman, Spider-Mans, Aquaman, whatever kind of Justice League movie there is out there. And these superheroes where it's somebody who's destined to be an immortal, destined to have superhuman strength, destined to have power, destined to have influence. Those are all of the things that superheroes have. Physical power. A lot of the times they can be immortals. A lot of the times they will have extreme influence. See, you're not an immortal yet. Not yet. That's why I said this is your superhero origin story. I'm talking to somebody out there. A lot of times those superheroes, when they're little kids, youngsters, they have a very rough time growing up. And they always felt singled out in a bad way. They felt weird, like they were a weirdo. They didn't fit in. To all of my chosen ones out there, all of you who are one of them ones, I'm just like y'all. That's why we have the camaraderie that we have. We have the camaraderie that we have on this channel because many of us have lots of ways that are alike. Many of us, we're a whole lot alike because we've been chosen. And many of us, a great part of our lives have been total wrecks. Some of us right now, our lives are total wrecks. Different things going on. I want to let you chosen ones know right now, I love all of y'all and I pray for everybody on this channel, except the trolls, okay? I pray for the chosen ones, all of us who are seeking righteousness. If you on this channel and you seeking righteousness, I pray for you. I pray for me. Pray for us all that we get it right and that the Most High has mercy on us and our households. See, because wherever we are at, that's where change will be. That's where a different vibration and a different frequency and a different melody will be. Because this world is despicable to us. I'm tired of this world. It's draining. I can't stand it. Okay, we have Elf 888 in the house. Elf 888 says, around them most of my life. You know what? Elf 888, I feel you, fam. I feel you, fam. And you know what? Shout out to you, Elf 888. Now, Elf 888, I'm going to hit you with the same thing that I hit everybody with around here. First of all, I got to say, welcome to the channel, Elf 888. That number stands, I'm sorry, this profile stands out to me. Number one, because of the name Elf 888 and the numbers. Okay? Around here, I guess I'm a part of the crew that you can call Numbers Gang. If you a part of Numbers Gang, you in the house, say something in the live chat, or if you watch on the playback, go in the live chat or the playback and say Numbers Gang. A lot of us around here, we see numbers, okay? And one of the elders in Israel, a couple of months back, he made a video because he said he saw numbers as well. He's the first elder in Israel that I've heard speak about it. One of our elder brother name is Yudah and Yasharal. It's a husband and wife channel on YouTube. All praises to the Most High for that brother and his wife. I love them. They drop a lot of good info and a lot of good knowledge for the nation. And I remember a couple of months ago, he made a video about numbers, and I was totally blown away because he's the only elder in Israel that I've heard even address that. I think a lot of elders in Israel, when it comes to the numbers, I'm not quite exactly sure how they feel about it because none of them mention it. The only one I've heard to mention it was our elder brother, Yudah Yasharal. But anyway, Elf 888, that name stands out to me because of Elf and 888. So I have to ask you, Elf 888, couple of questions. How did you find this channel? Because this channel is shadow banned. They don't send out notifications. How did you find this channel? How long have you been on this channel? And are you a man or a woman, Elf 88? And regardless your answer to any of those questions, welcome to the channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, Elf 888. And I won't forget your name after the day for sure. And where are you from, Elf 88? I know I'm hitting you with a whole lot of questions, but we would definitely appreciate it if you would let us know, because we like to know whenever we see somebody new come to the family get together. See, on this channel, you're going to find a very, very, very small amount of people who worship the Most High God and Him alone. So this channel, this is not a regular channel. This all it takes is being here for a live or two, and you will quickly see this is not a regular channel, y'all. But we appreciate having you here, Elf 888. Melissa Israel, and she goes, greetings, Mr. Real Talk. Greetings, Hazel Woods, and all the zealots on the live. That's right, because this live, this channel, period, is filled with zealots. That's what's going on over here. Okay? Now, I told y'all, this is a chosen one roll call. This is one of them ones roll call. Okay? This is not for everybody. There's only 2 spots on this channel for you. You're either a troll, you've been chosen to be a wicked, demonic troll, or you've been chosen to come out of whatever it is you were into, and you're chosen to go down another route, one that's going to lead you to the God of the Old Testament. And I'm not going to lie, this can be a very tricky subject, a very tricky road, because there's been all kind of obstacles and stumbling blocks placed in front of us intentionally to derail us. But we are going to get this straight, okay? And all of the chosen ones, all of them, one of them ones, this is our time. The Most High shows us things that other people can't see, and this is the time to let it all hang out. Pretty soon, this whole place is going to get burned to a crisp, y'all. So whatever you got inside of you right now, now it's time for it to come out. And nobody can stop this, okay? And Melissa Yisrael, anybody on this channel, y'all can see, Melissa Yisrael has a wrench by her name. You know what that means? Melissa Yisrael, sound confirmation, letting you know that I'm not making this up what I'm saying. She has a wrench by her name, letting you know that what? She has certain qualifications. She has a certain level of knowledge and understanding that a lot of people do not have. Okay? I'm not saying this to try to make her feel like she's big and special. Same thing about Hazel Woods. Hazel Woods has a wrench by her name. Hazel Woods is one of them ones. Okay? Melissa Yisrael is one of them ones. We have other people on this channel who are one of them ones. If you see somebody on here and they pull up in this live chat and they got a wrench by their name, I guarantee you that person with that wrench by their name can help you with numerous questions that we have. There's a lot of men and women, I don't care whether they're older, younger, middle-aged, or teenagers. There's a lot of so-called new people popping up over here every day. And I want to let all of the so-called new people, and I say so-called because sound confirmation, letting you know what I'm saying is true. You're not really new. You might be new to this channel, but you are not new to this family. See, this is spiritual. I don't care whether this is your first time on this channel or not. You've been summoned here for a reason. Whether you've been here for 5 months or 5 years, you also have been summoned here for a reason. You know why? Because this is your spiritual family. This is where you are supposed to be. Many of the chosen ones out there, and one of them ones, everywhere you went, you've been a freaking outcast. I'm talking to somebody out there. All of y'all, wherever you go, you ain't fit in nowhere you ever been at in your life. I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to all of y'all out there. There's some place, some point in your life when you can look, and it might even still be today. You ain't never fit in wherever you was at. You always stood out like a sore thumb, and you were ostracized for it. No more. You come on this channel, we ain't getting down like that. You know why? Because we understand it now. This is spiritual. And the people on this channel, I don't care who you are, man, woman, older, younger, teenager, youngster, senior citizen, the people on this channel, you are the real 5%ers. Because everybody else on planet Earth worships another God. Mainly JC, Christ, Yeshua, Yahushua, Bahashem Yahushua. And all of the people of the planet Earth, at least 95% of them, are against us and the things that we push. Everybody on this channel is a hardcore pusher of Yah only, Yahweh only, Old Testament only, Torah only, Tanakh only. It is not a coincidence that we are drawn to each other. And all of us are zealots. All of us are chosen ones. All of us are one of them ones. You know why? Every single person that I see that be coming on this channel, commenting in the live section, unless you're a troll, or on the live chat, all of y'all are trying to turn to Yahweh with all of your heart, mind, and soul. And you all are also trying to turn others to righteousness. See, I don't say everything that I see with y'all. You know how many times we've been on this live and it's been men and women together on here. The Wrench Gang. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. If there anybody else in here a part of the Wrench gang right now, if you got Wrench by your name and you're in here, say something in this live chat so I can pull up on you. How many times have I seen the people on this channel, the Wrench gang specifically, help brothers and sisters come to the understanding that it's all about Yahweh and him only? And we can tell when it clicks with somebody. We've done it more than once on this channel before, and it feels so good. And all of us are in our superhero training, y'all. I cannot make this up. Hazel Woods, she says, at Melissa Israel, hello, with the waving emoji. That's right. That's right. And Melissa Israel says, just like a superhero, I knew from a young girl, y'all was going to call me to do something important. I just didn't know what it would be, but I prepared myself to be prepared when he called. How about that? How about that? See, I know many of you out there, your whole life, you couldn't explain it because you didn't understand it, but you knew that you were not regular. You knew it. Melissa Israel says, blessings, Sister Hazel. That's right. Blessings to Melissa Israel. Blessings to Hazel Woods. Blessings to Elf 888. Okay? Elf 888 says it was populated through searching Bobby Hemmett. Ain't that something very interesting? You on YouTube searching Bobby Hemmett and you come across this channel, Elf 888. Very interesting. Well, Elf 888, I'm gonna tell you this. Can you tell us, Elf 888, are you a man or a woman? And did you just do this today? Did you find this channel today? If so, whatever the case may be, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button because it's not a coincidence that you're here. You are here because you have actually been chosen for two things. Either to come here so this kind of content can be a witness against you in the day of judgment, or the Most High has chosen you to come here to hear this, what we got going on over here, so that you can understand what we're talking about and so that you can be a part of it. What we are doing, brother, we're making, I'm sorry, because I know you might be a woman. What we are doing is making our best attempt at brotherhood and sisterhood, and we are trying to turn to the God of the Old Testament. Trying our best to find him and to keep his commandments so that he puts his spirit in us, so that he raises us up, that he comes back to this earth, delivers us from our enemies, and gives us what we got coming to us, which is to grant us that superhero life, that immortality. This is deep and this is serious. Even though most people will laugh this off, to most people, the stuff that we talk about on this channel is ridiculous. And it's all going to be laughing and fun and games until it's not. Okay? Until it's not. The chosen ones. Not everybody can receive this. Most people are going to go their whole life. They're never even going to get word about what we got going on over here. And it's not just going on over here. This channel is just one of the places that is going on. But because, nobody really wants to hear this kind of talk, because it's not for everybody. The only people who gravitate toward this kind of stuff is one of them ones. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to see. Doesn't matter where we from. Doesn't matter how old we are. Doesn't matter if we're a man or a woman. If you are drawn to this content, I'm here to let you know it's only one kind of person who's drawn to this. The chosen ones. One of them ones. Even amongst the chosen ones. You think it was of your own accord that you just somehow woke up and you just wanted to chase after the Most High God with all your heart, mind, and soul? You think that you just did that on your own? Do you think that it's a coincidence that when I say you, I'm talking to all of the chosen ones, whether you're on this live stream, whether you're on the playback. You think it's just some kind of coincidence that you are filled to the brim with all this knowledge and wisdom? I just want to get this straight. You think it's some kind of coincidence that the whole entire world worships a demon, drinks blood, and eats bodies, but you understand that you shouldn't be doing that, and you think that that's just some kind of coincidence? Why do you think that you were chosen to understand that, but nobody else can understand? I'm asking that right now as a real question. Is there anybody in this live chat right now who would like to answer that? Why do you think that 95% of people on planet Earth are against what you stand for? How come everybody else on Earth believes in JC? I'm talking 95% of the people, maybe even more than that. How come most people on Earth believe in drinking blood? How come most people actually think that being a spiritual vampire is righteous? But how come you know that it's wicked? How come the majority of people on this earth don't understand what you do? Why is that? Why do you think that is? Have you ever really given thought to that? Why do you think you know the truth and nobody else does? Huh? Have you ever thought about that, chosen ones? To all of my ones who one of them ones, have you ever thought about that? How come I know so much? How come I have so much wisdom and knowledge? Have you ever thought about it? You've seen this in all those superhero movies, which with much power comes much responsibility. With much knowledge and wisdom comes much responsibility. Hazel Woods, who is definitely, and look at this, when Hazel Woods decided to comment, I looked at the time we've been on here. We had been on here for 44 minutes and 44 seconds. So when Hazel Woods' comment right now that's up on the screen popped up, we were at 44:44. I can't make that up. And I wasn't looking to see that. As soon as Hazel Woods' comments popped in, I saw 4444. You know why? And I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm somebody special, because I'm not. But I am just like y'all. Everybody I see in this live chat right now, I know that y'all know this, but I'm confirming this. It's something special about y'all. There is something special about Hazel Woods. There's something special about Melissa Israel. There's something special about Elf 888. Even though I don't know who this person is, this person Elf 888 is here for a reason. I don't know you at all. I know it's something special about you, though. You wouldn't be here if it's not. And if you was a demon or a troll, you would have already started talking crazy. But you're not. That's how I can feel your spirit, and I know. I don't know what you feel about all we're talking about, what we're saying, but I do know there's something about you that's special. Just like it's something, like I said, something special about Hazel Woods, something special about Melissa Israel. They wouldn't be here if they wasn't special. Just like Elf 888. It's something special about you, Elf 888, and I'm sure that you already knew that. I'm not telling y'all nothing that y'all don't know. All I'm doing is confirming it to you. And I know for a fact that Hazel Woods is one of the future superheroes. Okay? Hazel Woods, one day, you're going to be flying out here. Most High willing. You be getting to the kingdom. You're going to be able to fly. And you think you're smart now. You think you got wisdom now. And see, I don't forget y'all. You know why I don't forget y'all? Because that's the way that the Most High made me. Whenever I see somebody who's special, it's not that I be trying to make a mental note of y'all. That's the way the Most High has made me. Just like he made Hazelwood special, he made Melissa Yisrael special, he made Elf 888 special, he made me special. And one of the ways he made about me is I'm able to feel things and see things sometimes. So I can see when people got other things in them that are not visible to the naked eye. I can see something in somebody and somebody else might be like, man, I don't know what he's talking about. He tripping. But you might not can see what I can see. I'm not talking about something that you can see with the physical eye. I told y'all the Most High made me extremely, extremely spiritually sensitive. Right? Hazel Wizard says, those of us who understand were predestined from the beginning. Do y'all hear this? I hope y'all paying attention. See, this is why I had this live stream right here. Chosen ones. One of them ones. This is roll call. Hey, look, all of the chosen ones, if you are on the live stream right now, I don't care what you say. Say something. Anybody in this live stream right now who's a part of the wrench game, if you on here and you got a wrench by your name, please say something right now. I don't care what you say, because you're full of wisdom and you're full of knowledge, and you need to be exposed to the world. This is part of your superhero origin, and you are literally being transformed right now, physically and spiritually. I'm watching it. And not only am I watching it, it's happening to me too. I told y'all, I'm just like y'all. I'm one of the homies. And even though y'all are women, y'all are one of the homegirls. Homies, homegirls, look, we are all being transformed right now, whether you guys and gals know it or not. I see it and I feel it and I smell it. I'm watching superheroes go from regular people to superheroes. And the ultimate climax is going to be on that third day. See, that's what Jesus Christ tried to steal from us. That third day resurrection got nothing to do with Jesus Christ. Yahweh, please forgive me for saying that name. JC stole that from us. The Christians and the Romans stole that crap from us. Hosea 6:2, nigga. After 2 days, he will revive us. And on the third day, he shall raise us up. Do you see that, nigga? Do you see that? They stole that from you. It's been more than 2 days. That's why the chosen ones are waking up from our slumber. Because just like one of the future superheroes said, those of us who understand were predestined from the beginning. Do you see this, y'all? These are some superheroes right now. And then you may laugh right now, but I guarantee you, when it's all said and done, the chosen ones will laugh loudest and we will laugh last. You're going to get the last laugh on this wicked, demonic, satanic piece of crap world. Melissa Yisrael says they are under a spell, but Yah either didn't let us drink blood or he broke their evil spell. He knows whose heart is for Yah only and who the descendants of Jacob are. Yes, he does. No matter what anybody says, and nobody can stop this from happening. That's what everybody's so afraid of. And Yah, it takes courage to transform. That's when you got the whole world going against you. Everybody on this channel, everybody who is Yahweh only, you're like a fish, like a salmon swimming upstream in a world where the current is going downstream. Everything and everybody is fighting against you. It takes courage. It takes strength, physical and spiritual, to do what we're doing. And I'm telling you, when we get to where we finally going, y'all, I know it's been a hell of a journey, but once we get there, and Yahweh willing, we will get there. Yahweh did not spiritually transform us and wake us up and get us to this point to abandon us, y'all. Really, for real, we only just getting started, fam. Melissa Israel says, facts, Hazel. Hazelwood says, we all were and are called by the Most High Yahweh name. Bring it out. And look, again, shout out to the women on this channel who serve Yahweh and Him only. And you know what? Y'all are amazing. Y'all make a nigga want to sing. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The power that I feel from y'all. When I say y'all, I'm talking to every woman that comes on this channel and who serves the Most High and Him alone. We got some of y'all women who've been here for quite some time. Then we got newer sisters showing up. I got love for all of y'all. I pray for all of y'all. I pray for the brothers on here. I pray for the children, the older people, the younger people. I pray for us and our families. I be praying that the Most High gives us spiritual power so that we can use it for righteousness' sake. Hazelwood says, we all were and are called by the Most High Yahweh name. Bring it out. Hazel Wizard says, at Melissa Israel, you're right, because he didn't let me drink blood during a communion at church as a child, the only one in there who didn't. All praises to the Most High. I'm saying, y'all, that is a miracle right there. Long before Hazel Woods, before you even had a clue what was what, the Most High was on you. And see, that's how it is, y'all. And I'm going to keep talking in superhero stuff because that's what's going on. Y'all think about those superhero movies. When those superheroes be little kids, they be awkward. They be weirdos sometimes. People make fun of them. People bully them, ostracize them. Everybody else will be doing one thing, but that child who's going to grow up to be a superhero, they'll be the only one who's not doing that thing that everybody else is doing. Do y'all see this? They get those superhero movies from us. They stealing our life script. And I'm telling y'all, if we stay faithful to the Most High Yahweh, the end of the game for us, you're going to be a freaking superhero. And I'm not talking about no figure of speech. I'm talking literal. All praises to the mighty one. I'm sorry. Hazelwood says they were baptizing that Sunday. Asked me, I said no to join the church. So I was told I couldn't participate in the blood drinking because I didn't get baptized. And you know what? At Hazelwoods, I've seen that tactic as well. Growing up in the so-called Christian church, when they're doing roll call for vampires, vampire roll call, and they say, hey, this is only for the members. If you're not a member, you're not allowed to drink the blood. And they want to, and see, what they want to do is to pressure you, get everybody to look at you strange. Oh, you don't want to join the church? You must be wicked. Oh, you don't want to drink the blood of the Messiah? You must be wicked. Oh, you don't want to drink God's only begotten son, precious blood? You're evil. You're wicked. So everybody in the church will look at you and be like, that girl got the devil on her. Not knowing the Most High was on you. Not letting you defile yourself. I'm telling y'all, it's amazing how all of these spiritual things were taking place. But when you're a child, you can't see it. It's only in looking back you're realizing some of these things. It's amazing, y'all. It is amazing. Melissa Israel says, hallelujah. Hazel Woods, my Hebrew elder, a few years before he died, we were at a messianic service. They had communion, but my brother held me and him back. He looked at me and said, no, can't make this up. Melissa Israel said, soon after that, I realized Yeshua was an idol. How about that? We cannot make any of this up. Cannot make any of this up. And you know what? It's already been more than 2 days. Hosea 6:2. See, we about to read a couple of scriptures and then I'm going to let you go. Okay? Check this out. Okay? And right now, I got to give a shout out to Hazel Woods and a shout out to Melissa Yisrael. Okay? We had the ladies stream on Saturday night. What a wonderful stream that was. Some of the most powerful women you're going to find in this world, they right here on this channel. And I feel privileged to know you women. I feel blessed and honored to be in your company, to hear some of the thoughts and the words that come out of your mouths. This channel is an Old Testament only channel, Torah Tanakh only channel. We only serve, worship, adore, and love Yahweh, the God of the Old Testament. Some people call him Yahuwah. Some people call him Yah. Some people call him the Most High. Y'all know who we talking about. Everybody on this channel is one of them ones. But even amongst ourselves, we have people who we look at and we say they are one of them ones. Okay? And on this channel, we have a lot of women who are some of our big guns. We got women on this channel who will hew you into pieces. Oh, I'm talking Old Testament only women who will hew you into pieces if you get out of line with the scriptures on this channel. And two of our big heavy hitters we got on here right now, one of them is Melissa Yisrael and the other one is Hazel Woods. On this live stream, those are the only women who commented. And these women, they'll hew you into pieces. If you come on here talking crazy, these women know more than your pastor, know more than your elder, know more than your rabbis or whatever you want to call them. And not only Hazel Woods and Melissa Yisrael, we got tons of other women on here. Heavy hitters, big guns. Okay? We got sisters like Bia Lynn. We got sisters like Hero Israel. We got sisters like, Lisa Yasser. We got a lot of women on here who will go up, you up one side and down the other with the scriptures with an Old Testament only sword and chop off your legs and arms. Spiritually, that is. Okay? This channel is about turning back to Yahweh and him alone. Something that the men, the women, the younger people, the older people, I don't care, whoever you are, if you are on this channel, the people on this channel get that. Turn to the Most High and him alone, or you're going to be slain. Period. Now I'm going to read a couple of verses to you all, and I'm going to let you go. Melissa Yisrael says, soon after that, I realized Yeshua was an idol. Okay, we read that. Melissa Yisrael says, I think it's interesting. In Christian church, they invite every heathen to come drink the blood. They want all in a spell. Yes, they do. That's exactly what they do. And it's working. 95% of the world is under the blood drinking spell. And that's why people come after us so much, because we are standing firm. We ain't drinking that shit. And it pisses people off. Melissa Yisrael says, I can't wait to be in the kingdom with all of the women on this channel, with all the remnant. That will be a great day. That's right. That's right. And once again, I got to give shout out to all the women on this channel, because all the women on this channel are spiritual giants. And you know what? That's something that I never seen on this channel. I've never seen women come on here trolling. I just thought about that. Now, I'm sure there have been some women who came on here who didn't agree with the stuff that we all are saying. But I've never seen a woman come on this channel and troll. Never seen it. Now I'm going to hit y'all with a couple of these verses, and then I'm going to let you go. See, to all of the chosen ones, all of the ones who are one of them ones, I'm going to share with everybody out there some of the verses that let you know if you are one of them ones. All these verses that I'm getting ready to read to y'all right now, if y'all like these verses, I want you to share this video, somebody. I want you to drop a fire emoji. Drop a fire emoji either in the live chat or drop a fire emoji in the comment section in the upload. If you like these verses that I'm getting ready to read, you must be one of them ones. So you need to check in. Roll call, baby. Isaiah 45:5. I am Yahweh, and there is no other. Besides me, there is no God. I equip you, though you do not know me. Do you hear that, family? Not Christ, not Yeshua, not Bahashem Yahweh Shai. It has been the God of the Old Testament who has been equipping you, even though you do not know him. Write these verses down, or just keep coming back and listening to me run my big black mouth. Isaiah 44:8. Fear not, nor be afraid. Have I not told you from of old and declared it? And you are my witnesses. Is there a God besides me? There is no rock. I know not any. Telling you that what? Yahweh himself is the only rock. And that rock is our God. That's why in Daniel had that vision of what? The rock coming out of the sky, smoting the statue on the feet. That rock is Yahweh. Yahweh is going to come out of the sky just like that rock, because he is the rock. He's going to destroy all the kingdoms of the earth. And then his kingdom is going to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow until it fills the whole earth. That's what that rock did in Daniel's dream. That rock is Yahweh. That's why Isaiah 44:8 says, what? Fear not, nor be afraid. Have I not told you from of old and declared it? And you are my witnesses. Is there a God besides me? There is no rock. I know not any. So no, Christ is not the rock. Christ is a demon, an idol, and he's going to get you brutally killed for following him, listening to him, worshiping him, or adoring him. You don't need him for jack. He's useless. Isaiah 44:6. Thus says Yahweh, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, the Yahweh of hosts. I am the first, and I am the last. Besides me, there is no God. Are you going to get that through your thick Hebrew skull? The Most High God knows that people are ignorant, foolish, and numbskulls. That's why he got to keep on saying the same thing over and over and over, because you're ignorant. You're a numbskull. You're hard-headed. You're a blood-drinking, demonic piece of crap who's thumbing your fist at the Most High God. Soon you're going to be killed. Okay? It ain't no nice way to say this. You're going to die a horrible death. Isaiah 46:9. Remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is no other. I am God, and there is none like me. So why do niggas keep on saying that Christ is just like God? Because they're a bunch of damn wicked liars. That's why. They're going to die, and you're going to die as well for listening to them and following them. Do you see that? 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 60. That all the peoples of the earth may know that Yahweh is God. There is no other. You know what that means? That the New Testament is full of BS. Because the New Testament tells you that now God is in the flesh. And now that God bleeds, he wants you to drink his blood and to chop up his body and to eat his body like a steak and cheese. I don't got to read no more verses. If you're bucking up against anything that I just read, just know that you're going to die. I'm trying to help you and stop you from dying, because that's not what I want, but that is what's going to happen. You're being warned. And to all of the chosen ones out there, you've been chosen. Do not abandon your calling, chosen one. You've been called to live. You've been called to live and not to die. You've been called to share your knowledge with your brothers and sisters. Do you know how many people out there who need you? Do you know how many people out there who are waiting for somebody like Hazel Woods to show up in their life? Do you know how many people out there are waiting for somebody like Melissa Israel to show up in their life? Many people out there are never gonna, well, I'm not gonna say you should go to church, because you should get the hell away from church. Church is gonna get you killed. But many people are never gonna pick up the Hebrew Bible. They're not gonna read any kind of literature, any kind of scripture. They're not gonna read the Apocrypha. But they are gonna see people in real life. And I know, I'm telling you, I know in the real world. I don't care who they are. I don't care where you are. Hazel Woods, you are being watched. Melissa Israel, you are being watched. All of you on this channel, whether you was able to make this live stream or catch this live stream or not, we got plenty of chosen ones who didn't receive the notifications. Plenty of chosen ones were in captivity. Plenty of chosen ones were cooking dinner, doing whatever they could. They couldn't make this live stream. But you have been chosen nonetheless. You are being watched as well. We got many chosen ones out there. We got people like I said, Hazel Woods, Melissa Israel. We got sisters like Sister SP. We got J.R. Meadows, Jason Edwards, King David. Okay? We got a lot of new brothers and sisters. Some of y'all, I just can't think of your name right now, but I love y'all. And y'all have been chosen as well. Many people are never going to pick up the Hebrew scriptures, but they are going to see you, because you go to school, you go to work, you walk in your neighborhood, you go to the grocery store, you go to family get-togethers. People see you. They notice you. Even though some of these people might not like you, you ain't got no choice but to be noticed, because you serve Yahweh and him only. So that right there brings a lot of attention to you. Hazel Woods dropped a fire emoji in the live chat. Melissa Israel dropped the fire emoji in the live chat. We got one of the young lions of Israel in here. King David says Tarvex, and he throws up the sword in the live chat. Good to see you, King David. Tarvex to you. Tarvex to every one of the chosen ones on the live stream and the playback. King David is the first brother that we got to say something in the live chat. Hey, King David, I don't know how long you've been on here, but if you got time, brother, if you got time, go back and check out whatever you missed if you missed something. For those of you who don't know, King David is one of the chosen ones. This brother is one of them ones. Okay? He's one of the young lions in Israel. King David is a young nigga. Okay? He serves Yahweh and him only. I can only imagine what it's like to be somebody as young as King David, to be a man and to understand who he is and to know that it's all about Yahweh and him only. I couldn't imagine being King David's age and knowing the kind of things that he knows. It's completely amazing. I just shout out to King David. And he's one of them ones. Always good to see you, King David. Hazel Woods puts the lion emoji in the live chat. That's right. One of the young lions up in the house. Powerful brother. King David is one of them ones. I told y'all, everybody on this channel, you here because you one of them ones. The only spot on this channel is either you're a troll or you're one of them ones. And everybody in here who's made a comment so far, except for Elf888, is part of the Wrench gang as well. Okay? All of y'all are filled with wisdom and knowledge. I feel honored and I feel blessed to even be able to talk to y'all. And you know what? This channel is a place where every one of you can be who you are. You can be yourself. You're not going to get made fun of. You're definitely not going to get talked down on. You're not going to get name called. This is actually one of those places for the chosen ones. I will actually say, when we get together, it can actually be one of the rare times where, like the Christians say, love, 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 brother. Just love, brother. Don't talk about retribution. Don't talk about payback, brother. Love, brother. This is one of the rare times where I can say, just love, brother. I love y'all, fam. King David, and he goes. King David says, meal prepping, didn't notice. Still low-key heated from that live. Man, these niggas was on some super disrespect. Yeah, I told them to pull up and fight and drop my address on that live. Damn, the niggas must have really pissed you off, King David. Yeah, niggas be tripping, yo. And you know what? But that's the Most High riling us up, getting niggas pissed off. Because at some point, like you always say, this thing is going to get physical. Hazelwood says at King David, my issue is why do they continue to debate these Christians? Yeah, I feel you, Hazelwood. The Christians are not budging off of their God. Y'all know the Hebrew scripture says the nations have not changed their gods. It's only our people who hop back and forth. The nations are going to keep their idols. King David says, then bro said, give him some slack because he an Israelite. After he said F Yah and Torah only, ain't making this Yahweh Shai world. It's crazy. You know what? It's going to be like the ancient showdown between Elijah and the prophets of Baal. That's where we headed to, y'all. The gods of this world, which is mainly the head god of this world, is JC, Yeshua. He's the god of this world. And evil rules this world. So that should tell you something. JC is the god of this world. And at some point, it's basically just going to come down to the people of Israel are going to have it out with the nations. All of their fake deities, because they got many of them, against the one true deity, the God of the Old Testament. That's what it's coming to, y'all. And we're getting closer to that day by day. I'd like to thank all of the chosen ones, all of the one of them ones are the ones. Shout out to the Wrench gang. Shout out to the new family members who are finding this channel every single day. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope somebody was edified by this. King David says, I said, bump all that Israelite or not. You said, F Yah, you an enemy. Just like King David said, anyone who hate Yah is an enemy. Difference trying to understand and flat and say, no, this is JC world. All facts, King David. Hey, King David, I'm with you 100% on that. There's a big difference between somebody who doesn't understand and doesn't get it as opposed to somebody saying F Yah. Any nigga out there saying F Yah, you an enemy. And at some point, we gonna get you, nigga. Period. BFA. King David says, at Hazelwoods 100. That's right. So y'all, it's always a pleasure to come together with the chosen ones, the proud, the chosen, the few. Not the Marines, nigga. I love y'all, fam. Shout out to all the chosen ones. Shout out to the Rich Gang. Shout out to all the men and women worldwide who are turning to Yahweh and Him alone. Yahweh sees us, and He is not going to abandon us. He's the one who drawed us to Him. He's not going to turn His back on us, y'all. All we got to do is hang in there, stay faithful. I know it's hard. I know it's hard being one of them ones. Everybody wants to be one of them ones, but they do not want to go through the personal hell that you've been through since you've been on this earth. See, the chosen ones, you also got a great reward at the end of this. You're going to be turned into a real life superhero. Real life superhero. We got another one of them ones. Israel's Kingdom of Saints says, Shalom at King David and Mr. Real Talk. Get on them wicked devils. That's right. Shout out to Israel's Kingdom of Saints. And you know what? Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get on this apparatus real quick right before we get off of here. Good to see you, Israel Kingdom of Saints. And what I want to do, I'm trying to get into this live chat so I can rinse you up, fam. Israel Kingdom of Saints, you've just been rinsed up, fam. You got to rinse, because I done seen you in here a couple of times now. You ain't no visitor no more. Even if you are subscribed, you're not a subscriber, you ain't no visitor. You fam, okay? And you part of the rinse gang now because you serve Yahweh and Him only, and that's what you're pushing. And we all are part of the same team. No matter who you are, where you're from, you rinsed up now. That rinse belongs to you, and you do whatever you feel like doing with that rinse, brother. King David says, Tav X, fam. And yeah, like that old saying, everyone want to be a nigga until it's time to be one. Then they pull that I'm white, Mexican, and so on card. Want the reward, but not the pain. Exactly, King David. Exactly. And that's one thing about being a chosen one. Okay? All of the chosen ones, you done been through some shit. Okay? And it didn't just start last night. Most of us, we've been going through a rack of nonsense since we've been born, y'all. Since we've been born. Most of us have been going through all kind of stuff, but it's only starting to make sense now. That's why I told you your life could be called Superhero Origins. You'll understand it one day. Even if it's not until we get to the kingdom, most high willing, you will understand it one day. Israel's Kingdom of Saints. And he goes, these JC niggas scared as hell to go to war with the enemy. No heart of our forefathers, like in the time of the Maccabees. All facts. Israel's Kingdom of Saints, all facts. These JC niggas is soft as hell. Straight hoes. But the Most High is raising up again the chosen ones, one of them ones. And we ain't going for that weak shit no more. The Most High is raising up niggas who's gonna go BFA. And y'all know what BFA means. Boot to fucking ass. We ain't playing with our enemies no more. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Family, I love each and every one of you. Thank y'all for coming over here and chopping it up with us. Most High willing, we'll see you on the next one, fam. Peace. I love y'all. I'm out.